What's going on, guys? It's your boy Elisha here. Welcome back to God. This is the show where we discuss everything in the world of football from the past week. And by we, I mean myself and you. All of you beautiful people of the world of football. This week, we got a lot to talk about. Okay, international football for the summer is in full effect. And especially, possibly the biggest one, the Women's World Cup is underway. Without further ado, let's get right into the business. So yes, the Women's World Cup 2019 in France happening right now is finally underway. Day one is not yet over, but some of the games have been played over the weekend, and one game, the very first one of the host country, France versus Korea, played on Friday. Let's go over the scores and how the tournament is going so far, the favorites, all that good stuff. So let's go over some of the scores, and as I said before, France versus Korea debuted the competition. Very beautiful opening ceremony. All that stuff is always nice to see, you know. It gives it a little bit something extra. It's not just, well, let's start this competition and go straight to the football. Let's have a little show at the beginning. It's always nice to see all that stuff. But France handled their business, showing why France might be the best country in international football right now, following the lead of the men's champions, which also there's a special surprise that came for them this week that we're going to talk about later. But it's all about the women's right now. Let's talk about the ladies still. Germany was the second game, Germany versus China. Germany took that game 1-0. Two very big teams, strong women's teams, always have been in the past, but this year they're strong contenders to win the whole competition. China, Germany, France, the US, of course. Nigeria has the best team in Africa. I'm really looking forward to see what these teams are going to accomplish and possibly who's going to upset them if they end up slacking. Next came Spain versus South Africa. South Africa received a late red card. Yikes, but Spain took that game 3-1. Also Norway beat Nigeria 3-0. Now here's why this game was surprising for me. Norway have a strong women's team, solid. So do Nigeria. 3-0 on the first game was really surprising to me because I'm like, damn, man, like Norway, this is about to be a great game. Norway is missing their key component, their best player, the best player in women's football, the first ever FIFA Ballon d'Or women's winner, Ada Hegerberg. I don't know if you guys know the story of how she decided that she's not going to be playing in the World Cup for Norway due to, you know, what she believes is the unfair treatment of women in the Norway Association and possibly in women's football overall, So she decided that after it seems like there was different meetings between the coach and the association and different things, and I'm guessing she didn't get exactly what she wanted, which, to be honest, I'm still not exactly sure what specific changes. Maybe she doesn't want to communicate directly the details of what exactly she wants changed in the women's football, possibly wages, possibly, you know, it could be a lot of things, and she's probably right about them because women are unequally treated in the world of football, and especially since it seems like women's football doesn't attract as much attention as the women's football doesn't attract as much attention as the men's, so that kind of gives them less of a leverage in that world and less power. But she decided that she's not going to be playing with Norway. Yet they're still killing it. One game in, they beat Nigeria, which is a strong team, and I'm excited to see what they're going to do during the rest of that competition. And she might really regret it if they get to a point where they make it far and her presence is like the lack of Ada Hegerberg's presence is really felt, and she's gonna feel like, damn, I could have made a difference and we could have won the whole thing. But other than that, Australia played Italy and that game finished 2-1. Brazil completely dominated Jamaica. Shout out to Jamaica, by the way. Congrats to Brazil on their first win, but Jamaica, for the first ever time qualifying for the Women's World Cup. Shout out to you ladies, and I hope that you have a phenomenal competition, and who knows, somewhere along the way, pull off some big upsets. In football, anything is possible. let's see what these ladies could do in the competition. And last but not least, England beat Scotland 2-1 this week, guys. There's many more games to come in game one. We got Argentina, Japan, Canada versus Cameroon, New Zealand, Netherlands, Chile versus Sweden, and of course, the United States versus Thailand. United States, who are the former champions in the last World Cup. Everybody is kind of waiting to see what these ladies can do. I mean, without their star goalkeeper from the last time, Hope Solo, Abby Wambach is missing. There's a lot of players, not too many players, but the team is not the same as it was when they last won the World Cup. It seems like they still have that strong offense. You got, of course, Alex Morgan, but the defense is not as solid as the offense is, as the midfield is. So I'm really excited to see how this is going to develop over time, and if they could give France and all these other big teams who are favorites a good run for their money. But good luck. I got my flag over here. Of course, I'm supporting the U.S. ladies. Come on. But let's move on into a little bit of the club stuff. After winning the Champions League, it was announced that Alberto Moreno and Daniel Sturridge will be leaving Liverpool this season. It's over. It's over. It's over, man. They're going to be leaving. They just won. But, they left on a high note, which is always a good thing. They've served a great deal to this club, and the fans appreciate and love them. And I wish them the best in the future, man. Two great players, two guys who really made an impact on this team. Sturridge had been there before in the Champions League. He won it over at Chelsea before. But it must be a great feeling for them to have played for this club for so long and to end it on such a high note, the highest possible in club football. Then still in some transfer news, James Rodriguez, after 2 years on loan with Bayern Munich, they announced that they will not be keeping him. They told my boy, listen, man, you did what you had to do. We appreciate you. Thank you. You smart. You smart. You loyal. You loyal. I appreciate you. But you got to get your ass back to Madrid. Go back. You're done. Hasta la vista. Hasta luego. Cheers. Goodbye. Peace. Nah, they told James, man, you got to go. You gots to go. You got to go back to Madrid. And now I'm thinking, is it possible for some other club to buy him? Are Real going to be able to use him this time around? The problems with Bale, can that coincide? And there's just so much going on with Madrid right now. I mean, they just signed Luka Jovic from Eintracht, 17 goals, 5 assists for the German club. And now they're reinforcing the team. I mean, they have Zidane. Vinicius is no longer injured. He's going to be playing. He's not going to be playing in the Copa America, which is very surprising. And I'm again elaborating more on the Brazil Copa America situation, but it seems like they're really trying to, and they still have to be careful because they're spending a lot, and if they're not pulling in as much money, if their revenue is not really hitting like that, then they're going to hit that financial fair play, and they're probably going to have a ban on transfers for a couple years. So they need to be careful with that. But in the biggest Real Madrid transfer news, y'all thought I was going to forget, Eden Hazard officially is a Los Blancos player. A Galactico. Hazard is here after all these years of rumors. Hazard's going to Madrid. Hazard's finally came. He's leaving Chelsea. Ah, man, he finally did it. Finally, Eden Hazard has completed his move on $113 million until 2024. He's finally there. And now the whole football world is watching. I don't know if the pressure is on, but yeah, the pressure is on. I mean, he's joined his Belgium and Chelsea teammate Thibaut Courtois at Real Madrid, and I'm excited. Even as a Barca fan, I'm excited to see what he's going to pull up for the club, what he's going to be able to accomplish. He's a great player, and let's see if he fits into that system. Let's go back real quick into the international football right now. The French football team was honored this week. It just keeps getting better and better for l'équipe de France. It's just they won the World Cup. They have honors after honors. They're having a blast right now, despite the troubles that a lot of them are having with their respective clubs. They're having a great time after this World Cup win. They were honored by the president with La Légion d'honneur, which is the highest honor anybody can receive in France. It's like, I'm guessing that's like being knighted in the UK or something like that. Just correct me if I'm wrong. But they went to the ceremony in the Champs-Elysees and they were honored by the president. They got the little red ribbon or whatever. I see y'all or whatever. Come on with your red ribbon. Come, okay. Okay. Although a few days later, they did lose 2-0 to Turkey in Euro qualifiers. Yes. Match day 3 of the Euro qualifiers is going on right now. Really the highlight game of this stage so far of this week. But it's going to go on until the end of the year because the Euros is next year. I'm excited. Very, very, very excited. I'm going to keep y'all updated on every scoreline. Everyone that matters, at least. And still in European football, Ronaldo. It wasn't even Portugal versus Switzerland. Ronaldo versus Switzerland. Free kick, 2 more goals, a hat trick, beat Switzerland 3-0 to make it into the Nations League finals. And then on the other side, you got Netherlands, 1-0 down against England, come back, won that game 2-1, made it to the finals. Portugal versus the Netherlands in the Nations League final. Gonçalo Guedes wins it for Portugal. They win their Nations League champions. And y'all need to stop being hypocrites about the whole Nations League thing. At the beginning, a lot of people are like, oh, this is kind of like a filler for the friendlies and they want to make a bit extra money. So they're gonna make it a real competition. But to be honest with you, like I still don't get how the Nations League work. It's just kind of like there was a whole bunch of different games with a confusing ass chart, and then at some point there was a semifinal, and then the final came, and I was like, all right. I mean, I guess it's very confusing, but Portugal won it. Second international trophy period for Cristiano Ronaldo. I'm not even going to elaborate on what that means. Let's move on. I'm not trying to be petty today. Let's move on. And now we got to go back to this whole Neymar case. Now, first off, let's get the football side out of the way. Neymar was injured in a friendly this week and was forced to drop out of the Copa America. He injured his ankle. It was just announced this weekend that he won't need any surgery, but he's definitely out of the Brazil squad for the Copa America. And Convocado Willian was called up to the national team. I mean, I don't know why he wasn't called up before, but he's here now replacing Neymar, and he's going to be representing his country this summer in the Copa America. Congratulations, William, for securing that spot. But now moving on to the other side of the whole Neymar fiasco this year. It seems this guy just cannot catch a break. But as you know, the rape case, I talked about it last year, introduced it, but it keeps on developing. Now, the 26-year-old model, supposedly Najila Trinidad, sorry if I'm butchering your name, but she is the one who accused Neymar. She appeared for the first time ever. We have her face, her name, her age, all of that stuff. And she testified this weekend against him in court. It was said that she spent about 6 hours talking to the police. She had appeared on the TV show and talked about the whole situation. And, a summary of it, she did explain, the things that she did, and she hopes that he pays for what he did to her, allegedly, and that she doesn't want any money out of it. Some more news came out that her initial lawyers had dropped her, and now she got a new lawyer, and it's just a whole bunch of stuff. And now they're saying that she got $5,000 fine from the court because she has some outstanding rent, and she got an eviction notice, and her school is like demanding that she pay her debt, and there's a lot going on with this girl. And now I'm starting to feel bad for her. It's starting more and more to feel like if she's saying she doesn't want any money and she just wants justice, it seems like she might have shot herself in the foot if she was looking for money, if Neymar is not guilty, because now it's like, you just want to keep going with this so that you don't seem like you're guilty. But if it seems like she's just very confusing, but still that she's right, let's see how this develops. But the way this is unraveling, it seems more and more like this is a whole bunch of BS, and that the boy is really not guilty in this. He didn't do nothing. A video came out of their second encounter in the hotel room, and you know, it was about to, you know what I'm saying, it was about to get them, you know what I'm saying, oh, la dia, oh, my, you know what I'm saying, it, you know what I'm saying, it, you know what I'm saying, it, I'm saying it, they was about to get it, hey, they was about to get it. Hey, they was about to get it. Hey, they was about to get it. He was about to get it. They was about to get it on, and then she started hitting my son like pop, 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 bing, 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 bing. And then he was like, "Yo, what you doing, shawty? Like, what's happening? Like, I thought we was about to get it in." You know what I'm saying? And she was like, "Yo, I'm hitting you because of, you know, this is the translation, because of what you did to me the other day." Bing, 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 bing. And it was just a whole lot of stuff, man. This whole case is crazy. Neymar can't play in the Copa America. Now he got to deal with this stuff, and it's just, hey, man, stop doing this. Athletes, stop flying girls out. Stop getting involved with these Instagram models and all of that, man. Come on, be more responsible. But anyways, let's end this on a good note, a very positive note, something I'm very excited about. Volta mode for FIFA 20 was announced this week. EA Sports, thank you. Our prayers, every FIFA fan's prayers have been answered. If you were born sometime before 2000, probably, or around that time, but if you at any point played FIFA Street, you're excited about this that's coming right now. Basically, street football is back. It's back in video games, and I could not be more excited, man. They just announced it this week. There's more and more news to come about FIFA 20. It's already here for pre-order. It's available for pre-order, so you can get that on their website. But I'm super excited for street football, man. That's gonna be one of the things, if not the only thing I play in this new FIFA. So look out for these videos, man, because they're coming. I'm excited. I'm excited. But anyways, guys, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you drop a like for it. Also, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to watch. The Women's World Cup is underway, guys. Make sure you tune in for that. The ladies deserve just as much a chance as the men do. Come on, man. I'm watching. It's entertaining. Listen to your boy. Watch it. Pay attention. But yeah, man, also make sure you check out the social media and the music in the description. And I will see you guys next time on Goal. Peace.